So just saying that. So Page of Wands, the Fool, and Seven of Swords. So she's gonna come back. I think she's planning like a 6-month hiatus, which I don't know if it says 6 months, but I see 6 months here. Different predictions that I've made. Yeah, so stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's really worth it, especially if you watch my videos. If you watch more than 3 videos and you're still around, just subscribe. Okay, so I'm going to start off with Kim Kardashian. I think that it's very imperative to do this video because of what's come to light about the guy, David, who recently came out and said that Kim Kardashian ruined his life, and I fully support him. He has my full support. In fact, I'm going to put a link below this video if you want to donate to his cause. I've felt like for a long time we need to hold the Kardashians accountable for a lot of what they've done. Yeah, so just saying. So I want to see, especially because his movement, is growing momentum. I love to see how this is going to have an impact on her and her family and so forth and so forth. I actually was saying to a friend that who is no, let me not put her on the spot like that, but I good friends with somebody who is good friends with one of Kim's ex-husbands, and when I saw how she treated him on the show, I stopped watching. We actually share the same birthday, her ex-husband and I, and me, correct English, and me. And I don't know, I just always felt like maybe I felt a camaraderie about that. But whenever people have my birthday, I'm like, oh, and they hold a special place in my heart, you know. But when I saw how they treated him, it was the 72-day marriage, how they treated him, blah blah blah. I wasn't friends with this person then, but back then I was like, this is so wrong. How can they treat him so badly? She did so much for him. I mean, he did so much for her. And just because he told her the truth, she completely wanted out from it. And I was like, this is a little shady. Even how she wanted to say divorced. You know, like, I've just seen these things instead of annulled, because annulled would have proven that she lied and she used him, which I strongly believe she used him. And I don't know, since then I've just been like, these Kardashian people, because I used to watch the show, I still like the show, but since the 72-day marriage, I was like, this family is full of BS, and Kim is the #1 person, and Chris, who are leading the pack. I like Courtney, she's the only one I really like, honestly. And I used to like Chloe, but I feel like she's changed. And I don't really know them personally, just the energy that I get off them. I also have a Kardashian playlist, so check that out, where I go through all of them. It is a long time ago, so it's very different. I was recording on a very old phone, so the quality is not that great, so just bear with me. Okay, so Kim Kardashian, her future after all of this has come to light. I did say I strongly believe Ray J is planning something. I don't think he was bought off. I saw one of the influencers saying, oh, he was bought off. No, Ray J is too smart to be bought off. He would have been, if he were to be bought off, he would have been bought off a long time ago. He's planning something, and what he's planning is very big. And Kim is afraid. She's very afraid right now. Whew, things are gonna get spicy. So 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and a Chariot. So if you can see this card, 4 of Pentacles, she's holding on to her money. I see a transferal. They're gonna be transferring money elsewhere so that David cannot get a little bit of it. She's going to reach out to him and be like, First, she's going to try to discredit him, which they've already started to do. Once that doesn't work, she's going to say that, oh, I didn't realize. She's going to try to blame somebody else. She's going to blame her lawyer at the time. She's just going to blame everybody else but herself, which is typical Libra. Typical Libra. Oh my gosh. Every year, a Libra does something to me, and I'm just like, wow. Wow. So, Four of Cups, it's not going to turn out very well. Everybody can see right through her, and she likes to act like it doesn't bother her, but it actually does. From what I can see through the cards here. It's intuitive based, not fact based. So at the bottom of the deck being Nine of Wands, she's going to plan a huge marketing strategy. So now I saw somebody said Demois. I don't really go by Demois. I don't even follow Demois, but you know, it's funny. Actually, somebody sent me a message quite like a year ago, and they said, you know, you actually do align a lot with what Demois says, and I've picked that up too. A lot of my predictions align with what Demois picks up on. So I find that very interesting. I hope they're all copying me. So Nine of Wands, I do know some celebrities. She's not a celebrity, but I do know some celebrities that watch me, so I do know that. And sometimes after I've done a video, I can just tell. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes any sense, but I do know there are some celebrities who watch me. So I wouldn't be surprised if she watches me too, to get like I'm not saying she does, I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised. So Nine of Wands, she is planning like a marketing strategy of I did pick this up before. I said Kim is gonna plan. The thing is that she has so much narcissistic energy. She can't stop posting her face, her butt, her this, her that. It's just not in her, you know. She is so California, so LA rather, not really California. She's so LA. And if you know anything about LA, and how I feel about LA, she's so LA, so fabricated and so artificial. She doesn't know real. She's never really been exposed to real. It's always been about what she looks like. You know, that's her main source of income, her main source of health, wealth, everything she has attained in life has come from her looks. And I think that's why as she's getting older, she's kind of getting more, you know, she's lucky she doesn't have genes that age quickly. So she's lucky in that way. But it's still going to eat her up. It's still going to eat her up because people get bored. There's only so many times you can dye your hair. There's only so many times you can change your look. There's only so many times you can have liposuction, you know? So, just saying that. So, Page of Wands, the Fool, and Seven of Swords. So, she's going to come back. I think she's planning like a 6-month hiatus, which I don't know if it says 6 months, but I see 6 months here. Very strongly 6 months. Where she's going to be quiet. She's going to really not leave her house a lot. And rebrand. This time she's gonna have more color because, you know, Kanye made her get rid of all the colors. Everything was neutral, so she feels very bland. But when she comes back, it's gonna be more colorful. Spring colors. I see spring colors, that kind of stuff. Yeah. So with the Devil and the World, there's something that's going to happen. I see Pete Davidson. So let's see what this. And if you have Instagram, go check out my Instagram. I did a video about Kim Kardashian, Kanye, and I was 99% accurate. 99% accurate. I said there's going to be a younger guy. I did this video 3 years ago. June, 3 years ago, I did the video and I said it's going to be a younger guy. It's going to come into the picture. They're going to get divorced in June. I said even the month of date I was accurate about. And Pete Davidson is going to come up with a story. Pete Davidson's going to say that he fell in love with her. He used her. She used him. Excuse me. Just like the others. Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, King of Pentacles. Just like the others. They felt used. But I felt a lot of used. I felt used by Libras in my life, honestly. Most Libras I've had in my life have used me, betrayed me, haven't been there for me, like, you know, and so I can totally relate. The Lovers, 5 Cups, and he's gonna say he had a hard time letting it go. I think he's gonna say she broke up with him. Just watch, it's gonna be an expose, an interview, I think with Rolling Stone, one of those magazines, and he's gonna say that she broke up with him in a horrible way and it was difficult to get over her. Yeah, so that's what I have for you all. Let's move on to Harry Styles and Olivia. So literally before I started recording, somebody messaged me wrote a comment on the video that Harry Styles and Olivia are back, we're seen at the gym together. So let's see what that is all about. I left one of my new favorite decks in New York and I'm not happy about it because I might have to go, but there's no point in getting a deck that's worth $50. I'm just gonna have to buy a new one. I feel like it's such a waste of money. Something I'm working on is forgiving myself continually working on is forgiving myself for stuff like that. It's just a clear mistake. Okay, so Harry Styles and Olivia. Harry Styles and Olivia. What's the energy behind them? Angels. What's the energy behind them? They were at the gym together. Okay, so Harry can tell that this is typical Aquarius, male Aquarius. See, the thing is, and we'll get into this. I'm going to do an Ashton Kutcher video when I'm done doing this one with Mila Kunis because something has just wanted me to do it. But Aquarius men, I've dated mostly Aquarius men. And it hasn't ended up terrible. None of them have cheated on me, which a lot of Aquarius men cheat, so I'm happy that that's not been the case. But they have this way of being controlling without you realizing it. And I'm going to get into it with the Ashton Kutcher story because I feel like Ashton Kutcher is the prime example, and Justin Timberlake. Those two are the prime example of what I'm talking about. Harry is not like that, but this is an example of what he's doing. He wants to stop her from coming out with stories by being friendly, you know? So 5 Cups, 9 Pence feels 7 of Cups. He feels 7 of Cups is the card of Pisces. And Olivia Wilde, the sun is in Pisces. He's going to kind of charm her. And Aquarius, sun and Aquarius, the man and woman, but the man, mostly men, can be very charming. Very, very charming. I dealt with an Aquarius last year and he was very charming, like very, very charming, make me laugh. So he's trying to kind of charm her out of not speaking, and he's trying to have a conversation with her, which I've said before is going to happen. The conversation is going to be very much like, don't come forward and say all these things, because if you do, I will not be very happy about it. And that's Aquarius. We give warnings before we stop talking to you. People are like, Aquarius just disappeared on me. They gave you a warning or two and you didn't listen to them. I'm telling you, Sun Aquarius, I know Aquarius like this. He's giving her a warning, but the thing is, our warnings are not like threatening. His warning is friendly, is trying to explain to her it didn't work out. He's trying to make peace with her, but if she doesn't want to make peace, he's gonna see the other side of the Aquarius, and I can see that very clearly. So with the divine wisdom in reverse, he's not coming from a place that's genuine. I'm going to be honest. He's coming from a place of wanting to control what she says. If you're Aquarius, please write in the comment section if you understand what I'm talking about, because that people are like, oh, Aquarius are fake, but it's not fake. It's trying to be as calm as possible, and if you aren't, then you're gonna see that side. I don't know if that makes any sense. So write in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. Bottom of the deck in the Page of Cups, he's already over this relationship. He has been. And Aquarius, when we are done, we are done. I had an ex, and I don't want to say what he does because I shouldn't move on from this situation, but people were like, you're gonna get back together with him, he was trying his hardest. When we are done, when we stop talking to you, when it's like a light switch goes off and we can't switch that light back on again. We can't, because we just remember what you've done to us. You know, we have a memory log and we're like, they made me feel like this, they weren't supportive, I gave it a chance and it didn't work out. Once we feel rejected and humiliated in some form, we're never going to go back, ever. We might say we will, but physically we're not capable of doing it. So Two of Swords, Temperance, and the Empress. He's going to try to make her feel, I wouldn't be surprised if they sleep together one more time, but he's going to try to make her feel like he's playing with her. He's playing with her, and this is when I've seen that male Aquarius can be very, very player energy. He's definitely playing with her. Wow. I wouldn't be surprised if they sleep together one more time. Oh my god. King of Swords, Six of Cups, so that he can just give her a false sense of like, oh my gosh. Naughty, naughty Harry. Very naughty. So, I don't see it panning out. I think that they're completely done, but he might just get one more bang before he goes. But he wants to warn her that if she continues to talk badly about him, he's gonna come after her. And I always say this to people. People are like, oh, you're so sweet. I'm like, I tell them, you do not want me as your enemy, because I'll either ignore you or I'll read you. And when an Aquarius reads you, you do not want that. You'd rather they keep quiet, because we can really go in. And one day he's really gonna go in on her. So he's trying to tell her, like, be calm, let's be cool. But she's, especially after this, if they do sleep together, she's gonna be furious and talk about what a player he is, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. And I don't think, I can see how people see him as a player, but I don't think he is. I just understand it because I'm an Aquarius. And he has options, he's single, he's not in a relationship, and he has options. So that's what I have for you all. I love you all. Please comment. I'd love to have to say. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Take care.